Tonight, a Metro success story in its struggle against HIV/AIDS.
Back, and thanks for staying with the show. Women have come a long way, and in South Africa, women have made great strides in the past 15 years, but the challenges facing women, like gender discrimination, continues. However, in the engineering field, things are changing more visibly and effectively through organizations such as Project.wmv, an organization that seeks to address the changing needs of the South African nation while identifying the brightest female minds in engineering and providing them with the crucial soft skills necessary to succeed in the engineering industry.
They relate, to people on the ground. They address social issues. People will phone, with any kind of, they will raise any debate, and these community radio stations, will just pick up the debate and discuss, whatever matters, that they have, and very involved in community building as well. So the South African radio is very diverse and is very dynamic, and it's exciting. And it's very competitive as well. Yeah. When we had gone to areas where, a lot of people had no radio, as I said, and that, the SAPC embarked on a very big campaign to make sure that, each and every household in the country owns radio, because radio plays such an important role. And as I said, these transmitters, when they were launched basically to make sure that, people have access to radio. I mean, you have each and every citizen in the country, almost the majority, own cell phones. And those cell phones have got radio. You access all kind of radio in these cell phones. So youngsters, at school, carrying cell phones, they listen to radio, they listen to music. You can download, you can do anything on those radios, on these cell phones. So technology plays such an important role, and it has made the world better. So radio is here to stay, and radio will continue to be influential, and radio will continue to educate people and change people's minds, and it will continue to build a nation.
Being the voice of the African Renaissance, it's basically contributing towards the development of Africa. We know that Africa is there's a poverty. We do have those challenges of poverty, lower education, different kinds of diseases. Those are the challenges that are facing Africa. So being the voice of African Renaissance is basically to contribute towards the development of Africa in terms of education, in terms of providing Africans with news, current affairs, what is happening, and giving them the opportunities as to what is it that they can do with regards to improving the quality of their lives.
If there's a coup anywhere in Africa, we will obviously cover that. And however, we will look beyond what is happening. We would like to do more analysis and also say what is it that Africa can learn out of any story that we do. So that is also towards contributing to the development of the continent.
We had difficulties growing up, in the Bronx due to the negative portrayals on Africa, and oftentimes being African, we were associated with things that we weren't even used to growing up in Africa. Mm-hmm. So we want to tell our own stories. We want to present the Africa that we know. Because when we look at the TV, when we watch TV, we listen to the news, the Africa that we used to is not what we hear or see. So we want to tell our own story to the rest of the world.
For way too long, Africa has been labeled. Wars, corruption, poverty. One side of the story overshadows the whole truth. It is time to open up the doors for discussion, to share insights on issues that revolve around the continent, and ideas from leaders and innovators across different industries. Time to offer a balanced perspective, to deliver an outlook with a focus on solutions. Time for the youth of Africa to stand up and protect the image of our beloved continent. We are the future.
I